Mass Effect 3 Citadel finds Shepard being targeted by mercenaries working for an unknown adversary, forcing him to call up the whole crew to help him uncover the truth. He also ends up working with bumbling desk jockey and Alliance intelligence officer Brooks, who proves to be a nice, if somewhat small, addition to the characters of the Mass Effect series. When the ultimate villain behind this ploy reveals himself, you'll realize that if this was a lesser game, it would be stupid. But here, it works. Overall, the mission is nice and has some really cool new guns that I really wish I had at earlier points in the game. Okay, now that I've rushed through that, I'm going to tell you the real reason you need to experience this DLC. The party. With the new spacious apartment from Anderson, you can choose to invite your squad mates from every game, well, the ones who aren't dead, to come up for perhaps the funniest, most heartwarming, and most believable gathering of fictional characters in recent memory. You talk with your crew, but they continue to have conversations without you, and some truly funny ones at that. It's a nice reminder that these guys are so well realized you believe that he exists even without Shepard dragging them across the galaxy on suicide missions. From Vega picking a fight with biotics from your crew to a retrospective on Cerberus by its former members, everything you hear will only make you wish it wasn't over. I'm not telling you the best ones so you can see them yourself, but don't worry, everyone still makes fun of Shepard's dancing. However, for all the levity, there are a few moments of somberness, but they never feel out of place. Also, you can have little meetups outside the apartment, and some of them are really, really good. I mean, Javix is completely fan service, but trust me, it's worthwhile fan service. Since this sort of exists outside the main story, it can go wherever it wants without being constrained to a galaxy that's going to hell, something which the endgame really stresses, as it should. I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is the perfect ending for Mass Effect 3, if not the Mass Effect series as a whole. But in a way, it only works as DLC. If this was in the main game, I might have stopped playing after this because nothing could have topped it. It was such a dour ending, even if it was somewhat happy. You beat the Reapers, the galaxy's united, Earth is saved. That's a happy ending? To see such a huge shift in tone would have been unsettling. So instead, I can enjoy this epilogue without really worrying about the actual end of the game. It celebrates the most important thing about Mass Effect, building lasting relationships with your crew so that when you ride off into the sunset, you're sad you'll never get to see them again. BioWare obviously figured out what would make the greatest impact to us and delivered in spades. Goodbye, Shepard, Liara, Garrus, Tali, Rex, Joker, and everyone else who made the franchise great. You shan't be forgotten.